The story begins with a family moving into an old, isolated house in the middle of nowhere, shrouded in mystery. A news broadcast reveals that the father used to be a police officer and was involved in a casino bribery case, and his son, Chawin, was found using drugs at the house. This got the father suspended from duty and forced his family to move away from the city, at least until things cooled down. The past haunted them, a shadow over their new life. They could never truly escape it. Anyway, while settling into the family's temporary home, Chawin finds a room that's locked up and has one of those religious seals on it to maybe keep something demonic from getting out. Curiosity gets the better of Chawin and he damages the seal, thereby beginning the first phase of the haunting, setting off a chain of eerie events that would change everything. The first 20 or so minutes of Ode to My Family are used to establish the family dynamics and tell us a little about the characters' pasts. The mother used to be a stewardess, and it seems like she had to leave the job because of her husband's actions. The father clearly misses wearing his uniform and hates sitting in this isolated cabin for an indefinite amount of time. Their other kid, Linda, blames Chawin for forcing her to stay in this safe house, and she shares a prickly relationship with her mother and father. The tension in the family is palpable, making every interaction fraught with unease. This underlying strain is a constant presence, shaping their every move and word. She refuses to eat with her family, and one night when Linda apparently storms out of the dining room, stomps up the stairs to her bedroom and loudly closes the door, the mother goes after her to reprimand, only to find out that Linda isn't the one creating a ruckus upstairs. The family investigates the room with the torn seal on it. Since there's nothing in there, they close it and retire to their respective bedrooms, puzzled by the strange events. During an argument between the mother and the father, it's revealed that Chawin is the result of the mother's extramarital affair with a pilot. So the father scoffs at the notion that Chawin also wants to become a pilot, and the mother supports this dream of Chawin's. As the father and the mother begin to grow apart, with the father eyeing his personal gun and the mother chugging down a bottle of wine, the tension in the household escalates. Amidst this turmoil, the bond between Chawin and Linda becomes strong, providing them with a sense of solace. Their shared moments of joy and laughter become a refuge from the chaos around them, strengthening their sibling bond even further. This revelation is followed by a marked change in the mother's behavior. She cooks noodles for the kids, and despite being known as a stickler for cleanliness and hygiene, she picks up a piece of food from the ground and eats it like it's no big deal. But the kids are unable to overlook this, and Chawin looks into the meaning of the seal that was on the room upstairs. He finds out that it's used to trap spirits, and the house was apparently home to another family of 4 who were murdered in that very sealed room. It's also revealed that someone in the family added poison to the sukiyaki that they were eating. Chawin and Linda assume that their mother has been possessed by one of these spirits, and they are all going to meet the same fate as the family that was living there. Time is running out, and the family must find a way to break the possession before it's too late. They must act quickly to save themselves from the impending doom. Their fears are confirmed when the mother says that she is going to cook sukiyaki and then goes off on an unhinged rant at the dinner table. She starts talking about her educational degrees and how she isn't respected by her family. She calls out the father for cheating on her with another woman. She verbally abuses Linda for allegedly hating on her stepbrother because she has to share the family's wealth with him. The mother says that she would have sent Linda abroad like she wanted to, but it's only because of the father's inflated ego that he didn't allow the mother to use her family money to help Linda achieve her dreams. This tirade ends with the mother cutting her hand off and spilling blood onto the table. The family members are left in shock and horror, unable to comprehend the gravity of the situation. Time seems to stand still as the weight of the moment sinks in. In Ode to My Family's Ending, the father tries to stop the mother from hurting herself with the meat cleaver. But whatever is possessing the mother ends up taking over the father's mind, and he kills the mother. While Linda stands there, shocked out of her mind, Chawin rushes to his father's room and gets the gun. Linda tries to escape the house, but the father catches her and bashes her head into the door. Chawin threatens to shoot his father, but is obviously unable to do something so violent. Linda regains consciousness and knocks her father out by hitting his head on the staircase. While it seems like the worst is over, the violent entity gets transferred from the father to Linda, and she goes after Chawin. The boy runs to the bedroom and threatens to shoot Linda, who is knocking on the door. With no other option left, Chawin fires the gun and kills Linda. The boy drops the gun, tears streaming down his face. He sits on the floor, haunted by the events that transpired. That's when it's revealed that the mother, the father, and Linda have actually been killed by Chawin. The kid felt lonely because he thought his mother hated him for being a product of her extramarital affair. His stepfather hated him because he wasn't his son, and Linda hated him because he was a reminder of her mother's affair. So he killed them all, dumped them in the upstairs room, sealed it with that religious sticker, and then died by suicide, thereby trapping the whole family in a depressing loop, forever haunted by their secrets. Time stands still in that house, a silent witness to their eternal torment. In a way, Chawin will always have the company of the family, because they'll keep getting possessed by their respective spirits, go on a killing spree, and repeat the cycle for all eternity. It's unclear what it'll take to end the pattern. Maybe Chawin has to overcome his dark thoughts and see the light, thereby freeing his family and allowing them to choose their own paths. Only time will tell if they can break free from this endless loop. Until then, the cycle continues.